have my heat hat on. What's up, everybody? Let me try to get this situated. What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. Cause boy, do I got a live one. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. Guava. Guava, everybody. Guava. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. How you doing? I got something I'm wondering. Hayes Jones in the house. Polar Bear Show. How y'all doing? What's going on? I'm wondering a few things. Fatima, how you doing? Oh my goodness. It's good to see y'all in here. It's funny. Oh, there it goes. Finally caught up. Chosen One, how you doing? It's good to see you. Michelle Law. Creative Mary, how you doing? Let me see something real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, Samantha. Don't even get me started on that. What's up, everybody? It's good to see y'all in the house tonight. Welcome in. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Devoted Mom Travel. How you doing? Courageously beautiful. What is courageously beautiful? What does that mean? What does your name mean? Every time we come up with a name, we think about it a little bit. So what does that mean? Courageously beautiful. I've seen you before. What's up, Wilson? Devoted Mom Travel. What's going on? How y'all doing? Listen, number one, I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting all of my. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm courageous and I'm beautiful inside and out. Just curious. That's all. Just curious. Because the name is catchy. So just wonder. Okay. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. I saw your channel. You're right. Let's see. Talia, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me see. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. So yeah. Welcome in everybody. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting my product review videos. Hey Rosalind, how you doing? Thank you for supporting those videos. I do this for the people, and I just want to say thank you just for checking those products out. I had one product that I told everybody it's going to change the world in a good way. In a good way. And that's the one I meant that robot lawnmower. That one will take your breath away. But I just want to say thank you for supporting. Oh, did he do it? He did it. Did you see him? You see him? I watched him do it. Hold on, y'all. This is timeout. Take a picture of them. Don't not take a picture of your masterpieces. Oh, okay. So here we go. I said in the title, before you sell your old car. Really? I said before you sell your old car. It's really before you get rid of anything, I need you to think about it. I said, wow, I can't believe I said, think, anoint it. Oh, come on, man. You got to get your words together. Why ain't y'all tell me how to typo? Y'all supposed to let me know I got typos all over the place. Hold on a minute. I can't be rolling with no anointed. Not anointed, but what this is saying. Think anointed. Maybe that's supposed to stay there. Hold on. I wonder if I could change it. What the heck happened here? Ah, there we go. We good. We good. We good. All right. Maybe that slipped on your mind. Anointed. I guess. I did not. And I didn't even spell that right, really. If you think about it. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's see who else came in the house real quick. Talia. Okay, got you. Devoted Mom, Travel Hayes, David Christian. Okay, CD. All right. Now, how many people got an old car and you're thinking about purchasing a new vehicle? How many people? Raise your hand. If you got an old car, and when I say old car, I ain't necessarily talking about you got an old 57 Chevy or Bel Air, and I ain't necessarily saying you got an old Deuce and a quarter, 77 Deuce and a quarter. I'm just saying an older model car, like from the 90s or the early 2000s, from the 99 and 2000. Let me see. Hayes says never buy new. That's not quite where I'm going. So not thinking about it anymore. New car is going to get you. Creative Mary Mac. Okay. I wish I could pronounce your name. You said you got a 2011 Nissan. Okay. Asia. Is it Asia? Asian?
You don't even have to get all of it. I just need your opinion.
Let me see. I'll hang on to it. It's perfect. It tastes like the store.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm amazed myself.
Okay. Sorry about that. All my kids are chefs, so they always got me tasting stuff. Okay. Somebody said they got 2002 Toyota Corolla. It's Aisha. See, that's why I don't be pronouncing people's names. See what I'm saying? That's why, and I don't be meaning nothing by it, but that's why I be skipping over people's names because your name is spelled Aisha, and you said you pronounce it Aisha. That's why I don't. And the people be getting mad at me. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it. They be sometimes people be saying, your name is Frank, but the David is silent and stuff. And I'll be like, no. No disrespect, but I know you get this all the time. Right? I know you do. They say Asia, you say no, Aisha. Okay. Somebody said a Ford Focus wagon in tip-top shape. '07 Jeep Commander. I knew it, Aisha. I know you get it all the time because that's a loop. Rucker Homestead, what's going on, man? So here's the deal. Say yes, I do. Not offended at the least they try. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. If you didn't know, that Jeep that's in my thumbnail is I've had that Jeep for over 10 years. I've had that Jeep a long time. Oh, way over 10 years. That's a 2007 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. And I was thinking, because I don't drive it. I don't drive that Jeep Wrangler, and I got a reason for it. If you have never run from that Commander, no, I wouldn't say that. Them Jeep Commanders are strong. It's people they really know how to beat up cars. Change the oil. Some people don't change the oil no more these days. I don't know what that's about. But if you've never driven, how many people ever driven a Jeep Wrangler? This is really relevant to everything I'm saying. It's like driving a Corvette, a Chevy Corvette, or something that is not meant for comfort, like zero. A Jeep Wrangler is not built for comfort. Listen to me. I don't care what size you are. I don't care how much you weigh. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are. A Jeep Wrangler is not built for comfort. That's why as soon as they buy a damn 70,000 Jeep Wrangler, they go climbing rocks with it. That's what it's for. Okay? That's all a Jeep Wrangler is for. So I don't drive it because I'm getting a little older, and I'm like, man, I want comfort. I just says my best friend had a Jeep Wrangler. You feel all the bumps. You feel all the bumps. You feel all the lumps. That thing, listen, will beat you up. And they haven't made too much difference in the suspension or anything else. So people like them because they look cool and they are iconic. That's the only reason. Michelle Law says 012 Liberty, same, not for comfort. That's pretty much a Jeep Wrangler. I used to build that Liberty. I used to work at the Liberty plant. Can you believe that? Let me tell you, that thing is not built for comfort. The Liberty, the Jeep Wrangler, no. But the Wrangler is sweet. The Commander is not good. Why do you keep saying the Commander is no good? That's not true. I own the Commander. I never had a problem with it. It's comfortable, but I mean, a Commander is more comfortable than all of them. Transmissions go bad on three Commanders. You had transmissions go bad on 3 Commanders. Well, see, that's what, you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. That's the same commission that's in the Wrangler. That's the same commission that's in the Jeep Liberty. So it's luck of the draw. What engine is inside? Is in that Jeep Commander? What year Jeep Commander? Is it you had the 3.8 in that Jeep Commander? The 3.8 if you say you had that 3.8, then now we talking about something. Now, if you had the 3.6, I'm thinking you need to go buy a Lucky Rabbit's foot or put a horseshoe over top of your doorway or something. Let me see. Yeah, you had a 4.8 Nah, I'm not listening to y'all no more. Okay, that's enough of that. Because y'all pulling me from one side to another. All right. So, dig this. If you have an old car, an older car, let me stop saying old car, because it sounds like I'm saying a piece of junk. You better hang on to it. I've been looking at newer cars because I want a pickup truck. My problem is I don't want to pay full price for a newer pickup truck. But I've been dibbling and dabbling, looking into a newer model pickup truck. And I'm not even talking about electric. The problem is all of the newer cars and trucks. Go look this up yourself. So they can't get me for this. And this is true facts. Most of the cars that's been made in the last 15 years, I'm going to say the last 10 years, all of them have major recalls on all of them. And the problem was half-ass fixed. So the problems on all these newer 10 years and older cars, they'll send out, okay, let me back up. I can remember when I was younger, you would have a car recall, and they'll say, 10,000 cars got away from us with this one major problem that could be dangerous. So bring those 10,000 cars in, and they would say, if you have VIN number this through this VIN number, bring it back to the dealership and we'll fix it for free. Now, have y'all been seeing each company for one type of car, let's just say one make, one model, millions of recalls. And they say, if you have this vehicle, stop using it right now because it's a death trap. Like, I remember when the recalls was like, the little rubber pad on the brake pedal might slide off. So we bring that in. But they're telling you now, if you purchase one of these newer cars, they got millions, plural, of recalls, and the warning ain't, hey, bring that in because we got the wrong seatbelt buckle on or something. No, they are saying, look, that one is liable to explode. Let me see. B Chapel says, I love my Cherokee. Big regret getting rid of it. 95 straight six. Ooh, I had that. I had a Cherokee Sport. What year was that? A 90. I think that was a 97 square body Cherokee Sport. And it had that straight six in it. The engine, when I got rid of that truck, let me tell you something. We drove that truck to South Carolina. The only reason I got rid of that truck, I was supposed to give that to my daughter. Man, from being up north, the whole underbody rusted out. Just brake lines. There was to repair all the rust damage from being up north in that salt. That's why I went and just bought her a new little Honda Civic. It would have cost the exact same price, so I just had to let it go. But that thing I love that, and it still looked good. Just that whole underbody, that whole undercarriage was a death trap. The engine was still a tank. I hate getting rid of it because of the engine. If you ever find you a truck, a old Jeep or a Chrysler with that straight six in it, grab it and just put it in the backyard. It don't matter if the wheels don't work and they got transmission problems. That engine is everything. Let me see. Creative Max says new ones are tearing up. They assist too much. Now I'm hearing you'll need a subscription to use it. That's where we're going with this. That's where we're going. How many people remember back in the day when if you buy a car from certain car lots and you miss a payment, they used to put this chip in your car that if you miss a payment, your car won't start. How many people remember that? Maybe that's a Toledo, Ohio thing. I don't know. Does anybody remember that? That was back in the late 90s, early 2000s, where they was putting those chips in all the cars that if you don't make your payment, you'll come out there in your car and be like that. And ain't nothing you can do. Nothing. The only thing you can do to get that car started is to go pay your bill. And back then it wasn't all this internet business. You had to go down to the place, pay the people, Wasn't no, hey, I'm a cash app you to pay me. No, you better bring us our money. Okay, everybody remember that? No, it wasn't LoJack. It was something else. It was a chip. The LoJack just followed you. This thing cut your car off remotely from wherever they are. Don't ask me how I know that. I've been a little late every blue moon. So let me see. Say I'm looking to get a classic car from the 60s, 70s, trying to get. I don't want that either because they're crushing those parts. And then if you turn around, I would love to have an old classic car and fix on it. But the problem is what they've done is if you get a car from the 60s and the 70s and the 50s, whatever, you're going to pay thousands of dollars for the simplest parts because they crushed them all. And the only place you can get those parts is specialty places or go have a part fabricated. It's going to cost you, you know, even just getting a car that old ain't even realistic anymore. It used to be in my day, but not anymore. Right now, they're making you download an app, meaning give them all your information. Said there ain't no junkyards no more. Yes, a couple. One of them is called Pull Apart. They took over everybody. I just says neighbor had an old Oldsmobile stolen. Cops said they crushing for metal because cars is plastic now. So before you sell your older car that's sitting in the driveway, it probably do smell a little weird. It smelled like old sunlight. You know what I'm saying? You ever had an old car sit in the driveway too long or sit in the backyard too long? And when you open it up, it smells like old sunlight and old air. That smell where you sit in it and be like, whoo. The first thing you think before you talking about fixing the engine and putting new tires on it is, we need to put some air freshener in here. You know, you see a couple little rat turds down there by the gas pedal. You know what I'm saying. If you got one of those, yeah, mouse nest, you open the hood up, birds been living here for the last 4-5 years. It's a couple of different bird nests, maybe a rat nest in the air filter box. Before you say the word gross and go put an ad on the Craigslist, I think you might want to hold on to that. You know, I was really considering selling my Jeep and going to get me a pickup truck. Here's the problem with that. Two problems. I don't want a new car. I really don't want to pay $90,000 for a vehicle. That's unheard of, yo. I'm looking at the new Chevy Silverados, and they talking about $70,000. You talking about $70,000 for a Chevy Silverado pickup truck. If you go some years back and try to find a pickup truck older than that, the prices for say a 2007 or a 2004 Chevy Silverado, the price of a 2004 Chevy Silverado, you used to be able to get those probably $2,500, $3,000. They're starting to ask 11, 12, 15,000 for a 2007 Chevy Silverado because they know what they got. That's see, it ain't that car is any better than anything else, that truck or that car. The problem is they know that ain't nobody gonna be buying these new cars, not necessarily because they're not good cars. People don't want to give their life away to these people. And people don't want to keep having to update an app just so you can go drive safely. People don't want all of that. Here, wait, I left one out. They have made it where you can only go to their dealership now. You forget your shade tree mechanic. Forget that you got automotive skills. You got a garage full of tools. Forget all of that. They're making it where, and I can go look this up if you don't believe me or you ain't heard it. They're making it where if you tamper with those parts, if you tamper with any of those parts and try to change some of the stuff yourself, the computer locks it. Right. The computer locks you out. Like now, not only is that part of your car not fixed, now you have to take it to the dealership anyway, just for them to unlock your vehicle's computer, because your computer is reading there's a breach, like something is being illegally installed or something. So so you can't say you don't want these wheels on this car. You try to change the wheels on this car and get your own custom rims or something, it'll lock you out. They have got to do this. If you go look online, I've been doing a lot of research. So if you go look online, it's a lot of mechanic shops. You will bring them a car. They said we don't touch those. You got to take that to the dealership. In the last good 10 years, a lot of mechanic shops been like, we don't touch those. You got to take that. You got to take that to your dealership. Well, we don't fix on those. Now it's to a point where they don't fix on anything. You could damn near get a tire changed from some of these places. Let me see. Johnny says, lay at our local Ford dealership, stop servicing anything older than 2009 model. Exactly. So that's right. The main computer knows the serial number of each part. Absolutely. Go look at it. And I'm not just trying to discourage or throw shade at the new cars and the manufacturers. I'm not doing that. What I am doing is I'm bringing out the truth of they're the one throwing shade. Why would you take away the people that you so-called are trying to help? Why would you take away their choice? Maybe I don't want to come to your dealership. Maybe I know somebody way better and skillful than anybody in your whole technical system. My son is a master mechanic. I take my vehicles to him. So I don't take my vehicles to the dealership. If I don't do it myself, I call my son like, hey man, how much you charge me? Then I pull the old dad thing, he give it to me free. But you know what I'm saying. Man, no more of that. No more. Let me see. Hayes says, if I have a 2008 Ford F-350, the engine is more valuable than the truck. You're right. You are right. 99 Fabrication. What's up, man? What's up? Say, try to buy an 80s or 90s square body Chevy truck and see how expensive they are. I've tried it. I might as well buy a brand new truck because the people with these older cars, anywhere around the 2000s or late 90s, they know what they got. If they got a solid, dependable vehicle, they know what they got and they know how much it's really worth. And here's the reason why. Because people are going off buying these new cars. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Have you noticed every single car in every single year looks completely different than it did last year? I mean, totally different. Like, it's not even the same vehicle. They should have named it something new. Have you noticed that? That's because technology is moving so fast that everything that they're selling us is experimental. Everything is a freaking science project. Everything is an experiment, and they're testing it on the people. That's why they got so many doggone recalls every day. That's why so many people, I never in a million years thought I would see the news at least once a month so far, where cars is just taking off by themselves and flying through people's houses. They saying all of this stuff is so safe. It's so safe. Why come people keep on crashing through other people's houses? And they if they live to tell the story, they're like, it just took off. Come on, man. They won't have it in autopilot, auto drive, or nothing. They just be driving down the street. Next thing, the thing go from 0 to 400 and crash through somebody's living room while they eating damn TV dinner. I'm sorry, Lord, please forgive me for that. Lord, please forgive me for that. I didn't want that to be funny. I did not mean to say TV dinners. I just had this vision in my head of, the early 80s, late 70s, sitting around with a dinner tray and a TV, old hungry man dinner. Let me see. So yeah. Man, so let me see. Candy says, I saw a case like that in Katy, Texas. Someone died. See what I'm saying? Listen, I really want for this stuff to work. I really want these new electric vehicles to work because I know which way the world is going. I do. But I have two problems with the new vehicles. I'm not paying $100,000 for a damn car. I'm not doing it. We'll go back to walking, hitchhiking, and catching the city bus before I pay $100,000. Listen, family, say it just happened here in Houston. Let me tell you something. And that's another thing. While we buying cars for almost $100,000 off the showroom floor, they start out at $75,000. But after dealer fees and all that other garbage they tack on there, you leave out of that dealership with a $100,000 vehicle. Man, think about that for a minute. Do you know what else you could have did with 100,000 MF in dollars? See, it's a difference between $100,000 and 100,000 MF in dollars. Do you know how much land you can own with $100,000? Before I went out and broke bread and bought me a brand new electric vehicle for anywhere from $68,000 to $100,000, I'm purchasing land first. It don't even make no freaking sense to do. Why would you go out and get a loan to purchase a car? Its sole purpose is to drive you from work and back, drive your kids to school and back. Everything else is bullshit. The only purpose for that car really is to drive you to work, to pay for the car, make money to pay for the car, come on, pay for the car. That's all that's for. Then it's for you take your kids so they can go get an education and then go pick them up. Everything else is bullshit. Everything else is flossing. Everything else is shining on people. That's all that is. Honestly, $100,000. You'll go. This what kills me. And I'm gonna do a quick rant. I'm not gonna go off, but I'm gonna do a quick rant. This is two ways. It's funny how people always talk about they don't got money to buy land. And they hit me with this all the time. But you got a brand new car. You got a brand new, unnecessary liability. Not just an unnecessary liability, but you also bought something that it's a money pit. A car is a money pit. And you don't find that out until if you're a kid with your first car, young adult with your first car, you realize why mom and daddy didn't always take you everywhere you wanted to go. Because gas is high. Oil is high. Traffic, you would die in traffic just trying to get from A to B. Then you got to turn around, get your oil changed. You got to go get a tune-up. A rock done hit through your windshield. You got to have the windshield changed. You got to keep insurance. Your insurance these days costs more than the vehicle car note. Come on, man. Your car insurance right now costs more than the car note half the time. If it's not more, it's equal. That don't, man, look at all the money in 1 year that goes into your car alone. You paying a damn probably $500 to $800 car note, and I'm being really generous. You paying a $500 to $800 car note. You paying anywhere from $200 to $300 and some change on car insurance every month. So let's just keep it at $500 a month for your car note. Then you tack on another $200 or $300. That's $800 a month for a car. Now let's talk on you done put how much gasoline in this car every day or once a week when you fill up your tank. Let's just say in 1 month, how much gasoline did you have to put in that vehicle? Tally that up. So every single month, your basic necessities, I'm not talking about maintenance, I'm not talking about when things go wrong, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about the basics just to have a vehicle. The basics to have a vehicle is your car note, your car insurance, and you better have full coverage. They don't let you have liability on no car that you ain't paid off. If you paying for a car, you gotta have full coverage. So yeah, hell yeah, you looking at about $300 for car insurance. $500 car note, being generous, $300 car insurance. And then I'm gonna give it in today's gas market, I'm gonna give you another $300, $400 for gasoline, $300 for gasoline for the month. I'm being so lenient on y'all. I'm being so lenient. So you got $800, and you got $500 for the car note, $300 for insurance, and another $300 to put gasoline in it for 30 days. 30 days. You got $1,100 a month coming out of the money that you make. $1,100. And I'm being gracious. Y'all know some of y'all is like, shit, not my car note. My car note like $900. Oh, my insurance about $450. I know it. I'm being very generous. So you got $1,100 going towards owning an object that sits out front in the damn driveway and get pooped. Oh my God, let's get it now. It gets pooped on, rained on, snowed on, sleeted on, dog peed on, cat footprints on. It's meant to stay out there and be destroyed by the weather, the sun, and if you bring it in the garage, man, now you got a damn messed up ass garage, and man, I'm trying to shine a little light. Get off of there! Get off of there! What are you doing? What are you doing? That's insanity. That's why you be sick. Why do you do stuff like this? That man, look. Man, look, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna change something real quick. Having a dog is like having a child. Oh my God, if you take your eyes off them 1 minute, they be doing some weird stuff. She in here chewing plants. Okay, sorry. Hey, B Rich, what's going on? You say I have a 90, B Rich says I got a 95 Honda Accord, two-door, 5-speed. My daily drive, I've had her since 1999. Great on gas. She ain't going nowhere. Amen to that. Amen to that. Because, man, if you got an old car, you better hang on to it. You know? Yes, she's like a 2-year-old. Yes, exactly. That's why I be kind of keep on looking. If y'all wondering what I'm looking at, I be looking at her. Looking at me, hoping I stop looking. Creative Mary Max says, I was Ubering till my SUV broke down and I had to get my 2013 Nissan Maxima back on the road. Once I saw how much money I was keeping and not on the road too many hours a day, I decided to quit. Let me tell you something. Everybody want to be an Uber driver. They want to drive that Uber car and never think about the overhead They think about the money that they're going to make, but they don't think about the overhead of the maintenance of the vehicle and the damage that it does over time. That stopping and going, stopping and going, stopping and going. Because usually, if you drive an Uber car, Uber Eats or something, right? You're doing that in the city. You ain't going driving out of town for no Uber car. So you tearing your car up in that city, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, putting people in, taking people out. Your back seat smell like booty crack and all of that. And you don't know this person took you to abandoned building and said, wait 5 minutes, and if you don't come out, hurry up and leave. That's I don't know how y'all do it. Hey, look, mad respect to all the Uber drivers, whether you drive Uber Eats or you deliver people. I don't know how you do it and put up with people's attitude, but that's neither here nor there. Melvin says, my sister been driving a Lexus for 20 years. Payments has always been at least $1,000 a month. But she have like that. But she have it like that. I just didn't understand it. Let me tell you something. I had a long conversation with somebody else. I'm not gonna jump off this subject because I need to stay on it. But I'm gonna talk to you about something. Listen, this is the fakest, and I'm not calling your sister fake, okay? I'm saying in general, people, this is the fakest timeline I have ever not just lived through. This is the fakest timeline I've ever even heard about. Every timeline had something about it that it would, every timeline, every generation has something about it that stood out that we still talk about today. I'm going to tell you in 50 years what they're going to talk about. This generation, this timeline, this is the fakest, most faked out, fakery, fake generation or timeline ever in all of history. You got more people trying to fake that they got it going on than ever before. People are walking around driving Mercedes-Benz and they got on Air Jordans and they got on they're wearing the most expensive Louis Vuitton purses and all that stuff, and they ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. They don't own no home. They don't own anything of any kind of equity. But they're trying, and they live in an apartment building. They don't own that either. They live in a little 2-bedroom apartment. And they're trying to make you think how crazy that is. They're trying to trick you into thinking that they got it going on better than you because they drive a Mercedes, they got Louis Vuitton purse, they got the real human hair wig on, and their little apartment is somewhere on the nice side of town. They really think you won't think that they better. But if you boil it all down in a pot, you really don't have anything. You don't have anything. Nothing. Nothing you have is of value. Nobody wants you couldn't put your human hair wig on Craigslist. You could probably put your human hair wig up for sale on like eBay or something, but ain't nobody buying it off, not even Craigslist. You know Craigslist is dangerous. Nobody buying your wig off Craigslist. It's just fake, man. People walking around. And I know somebody that's kind of like your sister. Big house, fancy car, nice clothes, everything. And really, truly don't have nothing. It's funny. You got all that, but you have nothing to show for it. That sounds weird, don't it? Because all of that stuff is a facade. All of that stuff is actually worthless. And the only thing that let's trip out on something real quick. For instance, Mercedes-Benz. A Mercedes-Benz. If you buy a Mercedes-Benz or you're thinking about buying a Mercedes-Benz, I can guarantee you one thing now. In 2026, if you're thinking about buying a Mercedes-Benz, whether it's 10 years old or 2026 is brand spanking new showroom, I can tell you this and I can guarantee it. All you're buying is a status symbol. Mercedes engineering and quality control used to be top notch. There was nothing finer. There was like a Swiss watch on wheels. That is not the case anymore. You can buy a doggone Hyundai. And trust me, I always crack on them Hyundai cars. But doggone it, you could buy a Hyundai with just as much loaded equipment, or what do Hyundai make? That Genesis, for a third of the price of a brand new Mercedes, with more stuff inside of than a Mercedes, and the quality control is better than Mercedes now. The only reason you would buy a Mercedes is because it's popular, and everybody say you really must have made something out of yourself because you're driving a Mercedes. That's the only reason. You can't say because it's a better car no more. You can't say it, and I wouldn't listen to it. That now I see somebody broke as hell driving a Mercedes. I'll be like, I don't be all like, oh, I see you. No, I'll be like, let me see. Creative Mary Max says Hyundai Palisade was the best vehicle I've ever driven. Rim says German engineering said set the goal. Set to the, I don't know what you're saying. Candy says Mercedes over 50,000 miles, nightmare maintenance. Hey, man. Right, Rim. People got top-notch line furniture and it's rented. And you will see that Renter Center truck, Aaron's, Woodville Rent. They don't got Woodville Rental everywhere, do they? That's back home. You will see those, what is it, Aaron's, Renter Center, and it's a couple more of them rental places. Just put $200 down and you can bring home $10,000 worth of furniture. Let me see. Mr. Will Be Blessed. What's up, man? Says that Nissan Altima body stayed the same for 20 years, but was a runner. Let me tell you something. I cracks on them Nissan Altimas all the time. I hate them cars. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time I see one, they on the side of the road. But if it ran good for you, I can't knock that. My niece had a Nissan. What the hell is that thing? Was that not an Altima? She had a Nissan too. And I said, baby, don't buy that car. She bought that car. The next time I talked to her, she was like, can you come pick me up? I'm on 75. I had to drive all the way to Georgia to pick her up. Stuck in the middle of the road in that regular ass Nissan. But again, that's neither here nor there, and that's not the subject matter. Wait a minute. Melvin says she retired from Southern Bell. Husband retired long distance truck driver. They own 2 houses, city house, country house on 8 acres. Like I said, she got it like, okay. Well, she don't count. She don't count because she took care of the priorities first. Now, if your priorities is knocked out, I have zero to say. You can do whatever you want to do and shine on fools. But if I'm not even, she wasn't even worth mentioning. She wasn't even worth mentioning then. I'm talking about the people that'll buy a Mercedes and ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. That's them the people I'm talking about. You ain't did nothing. Your major goal, if you won the lottery, was like, I want a Mercedes. That's your only goal. So if you have an old car, because I don't want to drag this out. If you have an old car, I suggest you think about keeping it. And this is what I found out. My fuel injectors are clogged up from years of just sitting around. It is costing me, I think I paid $200 for everything, and I got to go out there in the heat and put it on. It cost me $200 to give my Jeep a full tune-up. It cost me another, just say $100 to knock out, not even $100, about $30 to do my own oil change. I already changed the oil. $30 for an oil change and $200 for a damn full tune-up if I do it all myself. That's the other thing about an old car. Everything is in your face. You reach down and you fix my Chevy Tahoe. I reach in there and take the water pump and the alternator out, wrench it back out, and I put it back. Ain't no special tools. Hell, when I put that water pump on my Chevy Tahoe, let me tell you, I used some tools from an e-bike on some of the stuff because I couldn't find certain wrenches. I pulled those little pouches that the little tools come in the e-bike, and I was using them little weird little tools that'll strip on you. That's how I got that water pump out. That's how easy it is to fix an old car yourself. The parts are still cheap. I think I paid $35 or $40 for the water pump. I told y'all how much they was talking about charging me, right, to have that water pump put on. Like almost $2,000. Y'all remember me saying that? They wanted me to pay almost $2,000 to put a water pump on. And guess what? When they pulled up the water pump and told me, this is the better one right here. That exact same water pump, a Duralast, is in my truck right now. That they was going to charge me $2,000 to buy that and put it in. Guess what I did? I went straight to Amazon, looked up that exact same water pump that they showed me, had the exact same picture and VIN number and everything on it, serial number. I bought it for $40. And I put it on myself for free. So me busting a couple knuckles, bleeding a little bit, I paid in blood, sweat, and tears. And it took me like 2 days because I couldn't find certain wrenches, and that's my own dumb fault. But I got desperate and used my little e-bike tools and come in a little pouch. And then turn around and then had to, let me see, probably buy $20 worth of antifreeze and put back in there. Man, cut it out. Cut it out. So all in all, I put a new water pump on my car for a total of about $60 versus $2,000. You cannot do that to no newer car no more. Under the new car, under all new cars, there's a plate that looks like this. Under all new cars now, there's a plate from the front wheel well all the way damn near to the back of the, not the back, but the drive shaft. Over the transmission, over the whole engine compartment. There's a big black skid plate that looks just like this. When you look up under your car, this is what you see. To take that skid plate off, you got to remove probably anywhere from 12 little plastic rivet screws, or you got to remove about 12 bolts to just bring that down. That big plastic is plastic and what is that, dog? It's some kind of insulation. Pull that down. Now you got to pull down this other plate. What they got plates blocking everything. So you done pulled off 1 or 2 or 3 different plates just to drain the oil out. If you take it to the dealership, let me tell you how this works. My son told me this. My son's a master mechanic. Mechanics get paid by the job. That's why when you go to a mechanic shop, they don't be like, I could probably knock that out in about. No, they don't do that. They have a calculator. They have a calculator and a chart with a calculation for every single thing need to be done to that vehicle. Everything. If they say, okay, you need a water pump change, they don't give a damn what car it is. They don't care what year it is. You need your water pump change. Okay, water pump. Okay. The chart is saying that's a 5-hour job. So that's what they charge you for service. 5 hours for this, whatever this company is paying their mechanics, say they paying them $30 an hour. So 5 times 30, that's what they charge you. That's just for them to fix it. And then your part really truly only costs anywhere from $20 to maybe $100, but they overcharge that. And they'll end up making you pay another $500 in weird fees just for them to purchase the part from Amazon, just like you was doing. If you go to a maintenance shop, true story, go to a maintenance shop, get your car fixed, or go there and get your oil changed, whatever. You know what you see if you sit there long enough, and if you're there at the right part of the day, you're going to see Amazon or UPS or FedEx come to that auto mechanic shop and drop off a big old pallet full of parts. And they're coming from Amazon. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So if you know how to fix it yourself, my thing is this. And this is my whole point. I didn't want to have to drive any of that home. But please, if you got an old vehicle, trust me, that Jeep Wrangler will shake your martini. You hear me? Right, Gene Strauss. It's a flat rate. And it's rare. Here's a worse part. My son told me if they have to do a warranty job, listen to this if you don't know. If they have to do a warranty job, not a warranty or a recall job, listen close. That worker don't make no money on warranty jobs and recall jobs. That's why when you get a recall job and they fix the part, something's still wrong with it. Because how you going to have this man working on this car for free? Because it's the company's bad, but the company hire you to take care of their warranty problems or they recall problems because the dealership can't handle that volume of recalls when you got 1 million vehicles on the road that need to be recalled. I'm telling you, my son told me something I didn't even know. So when he be pissed off, because I done heard him say this a couple times, this gonna be a horrible weekend because all these cars just got recalled from, I ain't gonna say where he worked, and basically he gonna be working a weekend for free. And I'm like, why are you still doing this? But that's a son daddy talk. Like, so when you get your car and it's still raggedy as hell, can you imagine if somebody fixing your car for free and they in the hot blazing heat out in the garage fixing on your car for free? You think they give 2 hands full of doo-doo about fixing your car or your car running off the road or going from 0 to 400 through somebody's living room while they trying to watch Jeopardy? No, they do not care. Hey, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, how you doing? So I just wanted to put that there. And you might want to hang on to your car. And and this was about cars, but I'm really talking about everything. If you got some old clothes, if you got some old shoes that you really don't wear too much no more, and you think about going to take them to the Goodwill, you might want to rethink that. With the climate of the world today, you might want to rethink, keep on taking stuff to the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. I'm not saying don't help people that's in need. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Hey, we're all about to be in need. And if you go purchase a brand new vehicle right now that you know is going to cost you $100,000 and you know they're going to end up coming to repossess it because you know you ain't going to have enough money. This is the thing that kills me. There's people out here with a part-time job or a sketchy ass job with no backing, no union, no nothing. If they feel like firing you, you fired. And they'll go out and buy a brand spanking new car. Like your life is untouchable. If you can't miss no days of work, because you got to think about that car note. You can't get sick because you got to think about that car note. No matter what you do, I got to go in. But your ears is bleeding now, baby. You should sit down. I know I'm going to put some cotton in them, but I got to get on to the job. Remember 2020, all the people were sick. That's how that happened. In 2020, a lot of people got sick because they had to go to work. They didn't care about your life, whether they're going to make you sick, and they didn't care whether they was going to get sick because they done set their lives up to the point where you can't miss work. You still driving this 2020 Nissan Altima. In 2020, you driving a 2020 Lexus. You got to take your goof ass to work. You signed that contract that was about this thick, and that contract said you bet not ought to miss a day. You bet not. I said bet, BETNOT. You bet not miss a day of payment. Because we ain't giving 3-week grace periods and penalize it. No, we come and get that. You seen the show, the repo show. Where that mug pull up smooth in the middle of the night, he cut his little siren lights out and everything, and put that thing under your front wheel, that hand come off the back of that truck and pick your ass like this. And pick. You seen it. That's the thing. I want you to think. That show is so popular because they never run out of content because there's so many people out here buying brand new cars and ain't got, like I said, ain't got two nickels to rub together. And a lot of people is falling for that. Oh my God, let me tell you something. They falling for that. Do you got $500? Tell me if you saw this commercial. Oh my God. If you got $500, you got a car. If you don't have $500, you don't got a car. All we need is $500. Bring your $500 down here and pick any car you want. No credit, bad credit, crooked credit, bad taxes, everything. If you got $500, you got a car. If you don't got $500, you do not have a car. So bring your $5 down here today and pick up a car of your choice. Get them while cars is hot. Have y'all heard that commercial? Have you heard it? I listened to that commercial from South Carolina to Toledo, Ohio. That commercial was in every state. $500. You can drive off the lot for $500 in any car you want. $500. So this the part where they getting people for being stupid. You buy a car for $500 down. Boom. Any car you want. Boom. So you mean to tell me all I got to give you is $500 and I can have that 2024 Toyota Tundra. That's right. No strings attached. That's right. Okay, cool. Let's sign some papers. Cool. You sign them papers. Your payment is $900. Because the Toyota Tundra, they want $26,000 for it. They didn't tell you the price of the truck. They told you can have any truck you want. And now your $500, that is nothing. That's their lunch money. That didn't mean anything. They get you in this contract and mess you up. And they said, no credit, bad credit, sideways credit, bankruptcy, divorce, child support. We don't care. $500. You go with your goof ass and go and pay, put the $500 down, and then you go buy this brand new 2024. I ain't going all the way new Tundra for $26,000. They done told you the payment is $1,200 a month. You like, oh, I can come up with that. Some kind of way I can pull that off. They don't ask you where you work, no job, any job. We don't care. You're homeless, sleeping on a park bench, sleeping at a bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. We don't care if you got money, selling drugs. We don't care. Stick up kid. We don't care as long as you pay $500. So you leave out of that car dealership $1,200 car note. You better pay him. Or that dude with that crane with that arm on it come and grab your car by the balls and haul it off like on that TV show. That I love that show. Every time I see it, I sit and watch that till it go off. That crane, he smooth up on you like a late night creep. And that crane come off the back of his pickup truck, that tow truck, grab your car by the nuts and haul you off. He don't cut his little siren lights on till he like 4 blocks away. You in there sleep or you laid up with your old lady, you come out there and ain't nothing there but an oil stain. Nothing in that spot but an oil stain. You call 911. Yeah, somebody stole my car. Was it a 2024 Toyota Tundra? Yeah. Was it white? Yeah. That's down at the tow yard. And that'll be going back to Hot Wheels auto sales. Shh. Y'all crazy. If you gonna invest that kind of money into getting jacked, because here's the thing, you sign paperwork. So when they repo it, you still owe them money. And they're gonna take you to court for $26,000 and no vehicle. So all they doing is messing up poor people's lives with that bullshit. And I keep hearing them. The only time you hear it is on I'm going to say it, a black radio station. You don't hear that on Smooth Rock Classic AM. You don't hear that on they shit. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. I could be listening to some old 80s smooth rock or something, a Bon Jovi, living on a prayer. Oh, you don't hear $500, bring it in. We don't care. Divorce, need child support. Is the police after you? Lost your job, sleeping on a bus stop? We don't care. Just bring $500. You don't hear that on the Bon Jovi channel while you going through the Appalachian Mountains. They ain't doing that today, folks. Every time I hear fresh R&B for the 80s, 90s, and today. That's where you hear that damn commercial at $500. Anything where Keith Sweat is singing on that station. If you hear Fetty Wap for any reason, if you hear Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, Master P, Mystical, if you hear those songs, this is my jam, you gonna hear that commercial. $500. Bring it now. But smooth rock stations and country, I lost my dog and lost my girl. Now I got me a Jerry Curl, oh Lord. If you turn to a country station, they ain't tricking their people with $500. Come and get a car. Nope. Just fresh R&B from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and today. That's the ones that had them commercials, man. Now, back to the hits. Dun, 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 dun. The 99 taking over for the 99 to 2000. If you hear Manny Fresh Beats or Juvie, you gonna hear that commercial. Because it's coming on after his song is up. And they cut right into the best part. The Manny Fresh breakdown, they cut him off and put the damn commercial dude on. Hang on to your car. All you walking into is a scam. All you walking in, I ain't talking about from the $500 dude. I'm talking about from the $500 dude and the car dealership. Look, tell me how many times have you seen this? Everything looks good here, Mr. Ladd. Is this your wife? Oh, I gotta do this. Everything looks good on my side. You forgot to sign. You forgot to sign here. Why is all car dealers always left-handed? Have you noticed that? Every car dealer that's selling you a car be left-handed, and they hold that pen like, you forgot to sign right here on the X. Okay, we're good. We're good. So what I'm gonna do, okay? This your wife? I'm gonna take this back to my boss. All right, and I trust me, he's a hard ass, but I think I can get us approved. Okay, you did say you work at YouTube University, right? Okay, and your wife, is she gonna be on this too? Because it'll be easier if she's on it. No, yeah, no. Oh, okay, just in case. Maybe if it says no, okay. That left hand. All right, all right. I'm gonna go talk to them. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, you guys. If you want anything, some juice, some coffee, it's right over there. It's free. Okay. Just be right back. Man, they trying to tell you right here. It's a scam. Don't fall for it. Gas money record taking over, but a 99 and 2000. Keep your vehicle. You might even have an old Garelli moped or a pooch in the garage or something that your granddaddy left you. Man, hang on to that. Hang on to it. I know you will make a nice little dollar, little chunk of change on eBay and Craigslist. Man, hold on to that, man. I'm telling you. So, with that being said, that's all I got. I'm going to hang on to this Jeep as long as I can. I need a truck, man. I need a pickup truck because I be doing stuff with this Tahoe that almost should be illegal. My Tahoe ain't a luxury vehicle. I use my Tahoe like a Silverado. I'm telling you, but if you need a ride, I'm gonna be like, where you trying to go though? I'm gonna hit you with the R. Kelly. So, where you trying to go anyway? Because I'm gonna have to move shit off the seats, gear, tools, weed whackers and stuff. It's a nice truck, but I don't need a nice truck. Let me tell you something. I done got to a point in my life. As you see this hole in my shirt, if you think that's a piece of lint on my shirt, I need you to understand something. That's my skin meat. You are seeing a hole. That is not a piece of lint. Watch this. Watch me make it disappear. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't care about stupid shit no more. I don't care about making people look at me a certain way. I don't care about making people like me. I don't care about making people respect me or false respect. I don't care. All I care about is reality. I don't got too much longer on this rock. If I live another 50 years, I'm going to spend every single moment saying and doing the realest shit I've ever done. Because no matter how you try to fake it, you spent 1/3 of your life being fake as hell. All of us have. When you was a kid, you had to fake it. You had to fake that you was tough. You had to fake that you was sad. You had to fake that you was happy. You had to fake that you having a fun and having a good time. You always had to fake something to make, because you worried about what everybody else think. But now that I'm older, don't care what people think because it's exhausting. You going broke and you going in debt trying to make those people that ain't thinking about you give you some kind of false sense of inclusion. A false sense of inclusion. You're included in us since you got a Mercedes and we got one. You're in our club. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You just feel good because they said, hey, nice car. So what? Give a about nobody telling me I got a nice car. You know why I don't care about nobody saying I got a nice car? I don't care about it. Don't even compliment me on a nice car, some nice shoes and shit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because after you pat me on the back and tell me I got a nice car, I feel good for about 10 minutes. You see that? He like that car, like he like the setup I got on it. So all that feel good until you go home and go in your mailbox. You done pulled in your driveway with your new whip, gripping the grain, bumping your music, got out, wiped the bird dookie off the hood of your car. Like, yeah, that boy shiny. Go up to the mailbox and get that car note out. Every time you get that car note, you open that sucker like this. Shit, I ain't. Why you always opening the car note like it's a bomb inside? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you look at it like, tell me you don't when you do. You open that car note and you look at it like this. You look away first. Just like sometimes you open your bank account and you look away. That look away is please Jesus, please Jesus, please, please, please Jesus. Make it so they made a mistake and they paid off my car. Oh Lord, I'm gonna look at this paper under your power, and this car gonna pay it off. I don't know how, I don't know who did it, and I don't care. But some kind of way, Jesus, this car note gonna be paid. Not only is the car note not paid some kind of miraculous way, like those stories you hear on the news, the ATM gave this lady $4 million for some reason, and now they're trying to sue to get the money back. The lady is refusing to give the money back. You want it to be one of those situations. Like, I'll go to jail for that 5 years, but you ain't getting 5 million back. Okay? I'll do 5 of them in the pen, but you ain't getting 5 stacks back. I'm sorry. I hate it for you. Okay? That's what you be wanting in that envelope. But in that envelope, not only do it say you do owe this $1,200 car note this month, it also says extra fees that they didn't tell you about. What you mean maintenance fee? Ain't nobody maintaining it but me. No, that ain't what that maintenance fee. That maintenance fee is for the paperwork for sending you this letter. Then you say, well, I want it all digital. Send my stuff on an email or something. Then they say digital fee. Digital maintenance fee. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. I'ma hold on to that Jeep. The only way I'll get rid of that Jeep is if I can get a truck for equal value and damn near do a swap. I'm not coming out of my pockets no money. That truck is still valued at $11,900. That truck is valued at $11,900. Blue Book price. What's that other Carfax too? I'm not selling my truck and gonna take $3,500 for it. And everything is original. I didn't change nothing in that truck. All I got is put on them wheels, and the original wheels is right here in my damn garage. If you want the original wheels to make it 100% all original radio and everything, I'll give you both sets of wheels. I got 5 Jeep rims in the garage, been there for God only know how many years. I want equal value. Give me a truck, a good truck, 11,000, and we cool. I even give it 10,000. We cool. I'm not. I'm holding on to that mug like grim death. So y'all know. Somebody said y'all laughing. You know the envelope thing ain't. Hey, do you open your bank statement like that online? You be clicking it, and then when the whatever starts swirling, whatever bank Wachovia, you like. While it's doing this, while the bank app is opening up, you like that. Your brain go blank for a minute because you praying. Your tongue fall out and everything because you deep inside you trying to make it go away. I don't know why your tongue got to fall out a little bit. And then you catch the way the light change on your computer that you know right there is your statement. You look. Like, please, oh Lord, did I overdraft? Please say that somebody was late for work and didn't come in so I don't overdraft. All I need is one more day, Lord. One more day. Yeah. All I needed was one more day. No, I'm telling you, man, I'm holding on to my 2 old trucks. And I'm like I told my wife, I said, look, when we get home, this truck been so good to me, that Chevy Tower, I'm going to change the oil. I done put some new tires on it, some fresh meats. I'm gonna baby this truck. I'm gonna take all the tools out of it or something, because then I don't know what I'd do if I had to buy a car right now. They're gonna turn me back to the old me. If I have to buy, ain't no kids listen to me. If I have to buy a car these days, they're gonna turn me back to the old me. Nowadays, everybody want to talk, they got something to say, but it comes out when they move to live just a gibberish, act like they forgot about Dre. They don't want me to turn to the old me. Because I'm going to have a new car every day. If they turn me back to the old me, they're going to be like, hey, lad, I thought you said you wasn't getting a new car. Yeah, I didn't think I was either. They just happened not to be home. Well, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm driving something clean. Mm-hmm. Then the next week you see me, when you get a Range Rover, it was just out there. I mean, about a week ago, that you want to ride or not? Yeah, I get in, I'll ride with you, homie, but damn, Led, how come you got a screwdriver in the steering wheel? What is that? Some kind of new? That's better than push button or something? I didn't think Range Rovers. I've never been in one. It's really nice, but I've never heard of nobody starting a Range Rover with no screwdriver. Oh, that's the new thing. Is better than push button. Just you don't stop looking at that. Watch the road. Watch the road. Look out for the police. Anytime you see a police, say red light, and now I know what you're talking about. If I say run, run. Okay? Huh? Boy, just if I say run, start running. You want something to eat? Want me to take you to the McDonald's? Because don't turn me back to the old me, man. You keep on playing games with people's cars like this. Okay. I'm still very skillful. I don't wanna go back to them ways, Make me do it, man. If I have to go back to the old me, I was forced to do it. I will plead it in court. Lord, your judge, your highness, Mr. Judge, sir, ma'am, listen, because I don't know the pronouns for Mr. Judge, sir, your highness, ma'am, sir, your kindness. My hand was forced into removing that vehicle from that man's driveway at about 3 a.m. Something came over me, Lord. It was a car note. Mm-hmm. I knew I knew the tow truck man with the robotic arm was going to come and grab my car by the nuts any day now. I couldn't bear it, Lord. So I helped this other gentleman with his vehicle. It looked heavy, so I just thought I would help him a little bit. You know, he had 4 of them, Your Honor, sir, ma'am. He had 4 of them in the driveway, Your Honor, sir, ma'am, Your Highness. I got 1. See, sir, ma'am, Your Highness, Your Honor, Judge. Look, he had 4 cars, right, in the driveway. I just took 1 of them, kind of borrowed it a little bit. Now, for the record, am I on the record? I'm on the record. Look, for the record, it's kind of like, you know, walking through the grocery store. You know, you put a bag of grapes in your cart in the child seat part, so you can reach at them. You might throw a couple grapes in your mouth. No harm, no foul. And by the end of the day, by the time you get to the cash register, you kind of don't want these grapes no more. You know, it's kind of that. I didn't take them. I was kind of testing them for freshness. I was kind of taking these cars, testing them, making sure they, you know, safe for them. And I'm gonna take that screwdriver back because that don't belong to me either. I took that from the house next door. Get that. That's neither here nor there. Don't worry about that. That's another charge. I'm sorry. Please let me go to the house. Please. I'm gonna plead my case. Look, can't afford these cars, Your Honor, Judge, sir, ma'am, Your Highness. I can't afford these cars. They want me to have one. Can't afford a car and insurance and gas. Can you take 1 of them off? Damn. Can you take 1 of them off? Gas, the insurance, or the car note? Please, I can't do all 3. All 3 of y'all. I can't do all 3 of y'all. Who can do that? This is America. We can't do this. We got 3 obligations. Then you got a kid. You got bad babies. They got to go to like daycare, or they want you to buy them a little butterfly costume for the little recital they got to do. Man, that butterfly costume costs like $40. That's a week worth of gas, Your Honor, Judge, sir, Your Highness, ma'am. Please take 1 of them away. Any 1 of them, all 3 of them if you could. Don't turn me back to the old man. Please, those were some dark years. Okay, those are moments I am not proud of. Lord, I've repented. I have repented it. Please don't make me go there. That's a dark side of me. I'll be just joking about with people, but I really, truly don't want to go back, man. But I ain't walking. I'm not carrying all this on my feet. Tell you, I'll catch them slipping. Now I ain't one to be putting no tools in people's ribs. That's not my style. I'm not that. What he say? I forgot what Ezel said on Friday. I'm a thief, not a killer, something like that. Look, not me. That's not me. I'm more like Debo when you go to sleep through the window. You know, creak, 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 creak. And I clearly ain't as agile and stealth as I used to be. So I just don't want that for me. And I don't want to meet my grandchildren through no bar sales. Talk about, honey, this your granddaddy. Pick up the phone. Hey, granddad. Hey, little man. Let me talk to your granddad. Hey, you looking just like me. Boy, I wish I was out there. I'd hug you. I love you. You love me? I'm your granddaddy, you know. What's my name? What's my name? Tell granddad. Put your hand on the glass. What's your granddad's name? Yeah, that's right. Grandpa Led. Ain't that something? Look just like me. Look like your mama a little bit too. Put your mama back on the phone. I ain't trying to be talking to nobody through no prison glass because stuff costs too much, man. car note, insurance, and gasoline, all three of y'all. You had me talking through the glass, man. You had me meeting my grandchildren through the plexiglass, bulletproof glass. Hey, look, talking to Lady Leah, like, hey, look, come here. You wear that dress like I told you? Huh? You send me them letters, and you know I'll be out in about 6 months. You know what I'm gonna do then. I'm coming. Look, baby, I gotta go. What up? Let me see that thigh bone real quick. Just real quick. I got 6 months. All right. Thank you. I gotta go. I love you. All right. Love you, little man. I'll see you later, all right? We're gonna play some baseball. I don't even know how to play it, but we're gonna play it, all right? Okay. Your time's up, Mr. Led. Shit. Man, this is where we are in society. This is what we have become. I'm sorry. 67 My Sweet says, I'm trying to figure out how we going to continue to pay home insurance is getting our way. Getting, that's another one. That's another one where I'll be about to be talking to you through the glass. Like a damn mob boss, I'll be ready to, hey, don't get me started on that. Like at all. Right? I'm sorry, y'all. I was clocking out tonight. Sorry. But look, I just wanted to come in here and really not just about just think about holding on to some of your older stuff right now until things clear out. Until that one holiday is invented. I'm gonna end on this note, and then I'm gonna go. Did y'all know a new holiday is coming? How many people know that? You know they about to make up a new holiday, don't you? And I'm gonna celebrate it. Anybody know about the new holiday that's coming soon? I'm not gonna tell you what the new holiday is. I'm just gonna show you me celebrate when it becomes a real thing. So good, Gardner. What's up, man? Say I haven't heard. It's coming. Every day, I'll be hoping that holiday starts that day, but it don't. Every day, it's a new holiday coming. Nope, nothing that got nothing to do with no bills. Nope. Yeah, so good, Gardner, that one. Nothing got nothing to do with no bills. All I know is the whole world is going to rejoice. And no, it's not the next coming of Jesus. Nope, not that one either. But I think the world is going to rejoice like it's the second coming. Every day I wake up, is it Christmas time? Nope. Every day. Every day. Every day I wake up, I grab my phone. Go back to bed. It's a holiday coming. And I know we ain't supposed to celebrate stuff like that, but I'm celebrating. And I think that song is corny. Celebrate good times. Come on, that's corny every time somebody play it. I'm gonna play that song. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year. I think I'm going to do a karaoke. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're going to celebrate this party with you. Come on now. I'm going to listen. You ain't never seen old lady dance. I am going to be moving around like Michael Jackson in the 80s. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Mr. Will be blessed, huh? Mr. Will be blessed, huh? Right now, I don't think I've never seen so many people want this one holiday to happen. I don't care what religion you is, who you pray to, what your color, creed, religion, race. Everybody want this holiday. Everybody. Everybody. I'm gonna bake a fucking cake, put some candles on that boy, and I'm gonna blow them out. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put the cake outside and let the wind blow the candles out. And I'm gonna start singing Elton John. Would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before. The legend never did. I'm gonna start singing some Elton John on his smooth ass. Woo, woo. Like a candle in the wind. Never knowing who to sing to when the rain comes in. I'm gonna be woo, woo. I'm gonna pour some out for the dead homies. Everything. It's gonna be a whole like New Year's Day celebration. I'm gonna buy one of them little hats and I'm gonna put on some of them glasses to be saying the name of the year, like some 2006 glasses and stuff. And I'm gonna wear a diaper because I'm gonna party so long. I'm gonna just be pooping myself because it's gonna be so many people dancing in the streets. There ain't no bathroom, so we gotta pee right here, like Times Square. And maybe it ain't gonna be no people around me, but I'm gonna still put on an adult diaper and I'm gonna just do it on purpose, just for the fun of it. So I can say, on this day, I voluntarily soiled myself as a representation of the happiness I feel. So, anyway, let me stop. I'm clowning. I'm going off. Anyway, everybody, enjoy your day. Live on observancy. I love you. I need to go lay down some damn way. Everybody, enjoy your day. And just think about holding on to some of your old stuff, man. This stuff is getting bad. All right? So, that's it. That is it. All right? Peace, y'all.